Hey, hello, welcome to the Bible in 5 years. My name is Armando. We are reading the Bible in chronological order, and it's going to take us a while to do all this reading. This project podcast is aimed for people who have never read the Bible, they don't know what the Bible says, or they're not familiarized with the Bible. And it's okay, we're not going to judge you here. No, this project podcast is for you. And if you happen to stumble with this show and you're a Christian, do not go away. You can help us too. At the end of our reading, I will ask you for your help. And it has nothing to do with money, it has to do with the algorithm. That's right, the algorithm. And your help will be about clicking your mouse. Mouse or in your phone or whatever. Alrighty, so let's change the music so we can do our reading of today. And today is part 2 of yesterday's reading. Day 319, Remembering Israel's Journey. Part 2, Numbers chapter 33 from verse 37 on. They left Kadesh and camped at Mount Hor, at the border of Edom. While they were at the foot of Mount Hor, Aaron the priest was directed by the Lord to go up the mountain, and there he died. This happened on a day in midsummer, during the 40th year after Israel's departure from Egypt. Aaron was 123 years old when he died there on Mount Hor. It was then that the Canaanite king of Arad, who lived in the Negev in the land of Canaan, heard that the people of Israel were approaching his land. Meanwhile, the Israelites left Mount Hor and camped at Salmonah. Then they left Salmonah and camped at Punon. They left Punon and camped at Oboth. They left Oboth and camped at Iverim or Lai Eberin. I don't know how to pronounce that. On the border of Moab. They left Eberin and camped at Dibon Gad. They left Dibon Gad and camped at Almon Diblathaim. They left Almon Diblathaim and camped in the mountains east of the river near Mount Nebo. They left the mountains east of the river and camped on the plains of Moab, beside the Jordan River, across from Jericho. Along the Jordan River, they camped from Beth Jeshimoth as far as Abel Shittim on the plains of Moab. While they were camped near the Jordan River on the plains of Moab, opposite Jericho, the Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the Israelites and tell them, when you cross the Jordan River into the land of Canaan, you must drive out all the people living there. You must destroy all their carved and molten images and demolish all their pagan shrines. Take possession of the land and settle in it, because I have given it to you to occupy. You must distribute the land among the clans by sacred lot and in proportion to their size. A large inheritance of land will be allotted to each of the larger clans, and a smaller inheritance will be allotted to each of the smaller clans. The decision of the sacred lot is final. In this way, the land will be divided among your ancestral tribes. But if you fail to drive out the people who live in the land, those who remain will be like splinters in your eyes and thorns in your sides. They will harass you in the land where you live, and I will do to you what I had planned to do to them." Oh my. We have come to the end of our reading today. And this is the Bible in 5 years. We are reading the Bible in chronological order. More than 1,000 stories, and it's going to take us a while to do all this reading. But our stories are short and sweet. That's right. We always try to keep our stories very short and sweet from 3 verses to 30 verses tops. And if the story is too long, we divide it in two parts, like this one. And so, what is the idea behind doing this? The idea is so we can remember what we read. That's right, because very, very long stories, lengthy, and when somebody who has a thick accent and can't read very well, it's like, "Ah, I don't even know what this guy is saying." I would say that myself. So, anyways, so that's the idea. Trying to keep it as short as possible. And yeah, I'm sure even people go, I don't know what this guy is saying. Help me then. Help me. If you can understand that, help me. Ayuda. Anyways, so yeah, that's the idea, to keep it short and sweet so we can remember what we read. And the purpose of this project podcast is to bring this reading of the Bible for people who have never read the Bible. They don't know what the Bible says, or they're not familiarized with the Bible. That's right. Yes, nobody else wants to do it. All the ones who read well, they want to read for Christians. No, I want to read for non-Christians. And I'm sure I'm probably reading for some Christians too. But anyways. Yeah, so this project podcast is for people who have never read the Bible. They don't know what the Bible says. And hopefully you get your story straight with my accent and the way I read. But I'm trying to stick to it the best I can, okay? And so, yeah, this project podcast is for you to the best of my knowledge. And there's no compromise here. I'm not trying to trick you to go to church or any of that. Not at all. No. I just want you to get familiarized with the Bible, with the stories of the Bible, because maybe somebody at work is pestering you with the Bible and you're like fed and tired with this, like fed up and tired. I'm like saying, oh man, I wish I knew a little bit about the Bible so I can defend myself, or I can tell them what I know about the Bible. Well, this is your opportunity, my friend. Maybe it's not at work, maybe it's at school, maybe it's on the bus ride to home, or whatever, I don't know. But at any rate, that's why we're doing this. Check the description below or above. And we're on Spotify, we're on Facebook, and we're on YouTube. If you want to check early episodes, go to YouTube or Spotify. We have audios and videos in Spotify. And the other two places, only videos. And if you happen to be a Christian and you read very well, and you only read for Christians, well, welcome. This is not your show. No, I'm just kidding. Help us. How? With the algorithm. How? If you go again below or above, check the links to those places, which is Spotify, Facebook, and YouTube. Go to those places, like and subscribe, click on the reminder, the little bell, or whatever they have, and also leave us a small comment, because that will help us with the algorithm. The algorithm will notice the activity, and the more activity we have, the more it will expose this type of programming to people who are even looking for this type of programming or show. That's how you can help them. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye.